Let's have a little break here and from trailers and watch some retro.
Sweet.
This was posted by a Polygon editor.
Welcome back to our special year-end review show. Every week on Kids Mag, we present our Game View segment, in which we review some of the latest video and computer games.
I think this is him, the guy who works at Polygon who posted it. And
where all the
this
latest
is
games
CES.
and game systems were on display. Here's a look back at
forget
the
the
event,
year.
courtesy of Dwight Young.
Oh! The kind of kid you just want to punch.
Gallery showed their latest
Upper deck hat, cool.
Chicago was the site of this summer's
Is it
consumer
92,
electronics show.
I think?
92, baby.
Oh, look at that trade show.
So they brought
Whoa!
from a new kind of 3D TV set to a beeper to put on a kid to the latest video games. That's what we're going to be looking at.
Nice.
Nintendo,
Is that robot?
Sega,
Baseball!
and many other companies were at the show with their newest games. They also gave us a sneak peek at some of the games that will be coming out later this year. Let's start out with a familiar face.
So many suits.
Hello, it's Mario.
I don't remember that game.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
It kind of scares me.
I hope you played some great Nintendo games. And I hope I know your favorite game.
Get away from me, Mario.
Consumer electronics show belongs to Nintendo.
That was the
Spread out over
CES
an
show?
acre and a half, you can find
Hey?
hundreds of games.
Yeah.
Is that CES?
CES 92.
Quite a few have been kept under wraps.
And I'll put
until
the
now.
original.
Suits don't know what
In
they're
the
doing.
6 years,
Little-
Nintendo finally
Gladiators.
entered the video game market.
Parachute pants.
Mario
I love
Kart
watching
became
stuff like this.
household
Like,
name. In fact, 1 out of every 3
It's
homes
such a
in the
weird
US
era.
has a Nintendo game system. With the addition of the 16-bit Super Nintendo and the ongoing
So many-
success of the Game
so many
Boy,
heavy
what
TVs.
else could Nintendo have to offer? How about lots of new games and a new way to paint pictures?
A couple games that we're, really super
This was
excited
an-
about. One's called Mario Paint. And it
Oh,
basically
yeah.
is the
Mario
first time
Paint
a
is
mouse
pretty
has ever been used with a video game. And kids or adults can animate, can paint pictures. You can then put music to it. You can save your work. It's pretty in-depth and pretty neat product. We've also got the Super Scope, which is like an infrared target device.
It's the guy in a
We've got
duster with
couple
a
new
super
games
scope.
out.
I'm surprised to know that Nintendo doesn't make all the games that play on its systems. There are almost 70 other companies
Nintendo doesn't
out there
make all the
producing
games that play on
for
its
the Game
systems. Can
Boy,
you believe it?
Nintendo and Super Nintendo systems.
These
And they
old
were at the show.
bastards.
Yeah, I like
too,
how this is pretty
showing
much
off the
like,
newest games they had
people
to
in their
offer.
40s and 50s out in suits.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
4 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And what that is, it's the second arcade version that's out right now. And that should ship sometime this summer. And that's going to be a great game. That's
So is this
really
kid
fun.
just
For the first
ripping
time ever, the
other
turtles get to
interviews and
fight
throwing
each
it in the
other.
thing, or did they get
And so then
interviews?
finally
Yeah, this is like,
everybody's
it
saying
said
they
at the
have
top,
a
like,
favorite
Kids
turtle, now they can
Mag.
really
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
into fighting and
I don't know what if it was a broadcast thing or if it was
Cable access.
cable.
And the company with
Yes.
the largest share of the 16-bit
But I gotta say,
game
big
market
thanks
is
to the
Sega.
Polygon guy who
And that
posted this,
company
because
has
this, I
games
love
like
this kind of
Yeah.
shit. It just feels like,
giving visitors a chance
I can
to
remember
try
how
their
I
hand
would
at new
feel like
games.
seeing
And
this.
games that haven't
Yeah.
been released yet. Sega's big announcement was about a new product that promises games that are bigger and better than ever.
a new product?
32X.
Availability in November
Doug Glenn?
of his new Sega CD, which is a
Sega
CD
CD.
attachment for the Genesis video game system.
He could be selling siding for all he cares.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd be just as excited to be here.
This new siding
Which is to say,
great.
not at all
It's
excited.
the best way to imagine what CD is like. If video games was puppet theater, CD games are movie theater. If video games are bicycle, CD games are sports car.
The Sega CD
Wow, that's
Should've said
big
motorcycle.
leap.
into the
Between a
Sega
bicycle and a
system.
sports car, you don't want to
And
just
right
go from
now,
like a
that system
sedan
has
to a
solid
sports car.
spot in the 16-bit game market.
We are the leaders in the 16-bit revolution, having introduced Sega Genesis 3 years ago. The phenomenon we saw last year was that there was this upgrading to a more advanced, faster, more graphic, more entertaining
More
system
graphics.
for Sega Genesis.
Put
Here
more
today,
graphics in.
showcasing
Way more
the latest
30% more
350 titles for this year. Sega
Listen,
Genesis
again, these
is
more
proud
people
to
are
announce
graphics.
a great sequel to Sonic, Sonic 2. And it's twice as big, twice as fast, and twice as fun.
Twice as fast.
Twice as fast.
Another big announcement from Sega
Ooh,
was
it
the
is a
Minister.
twice.
What is that
Targeting
scope?
device lets you
It
shoot
would've sucked
out
if it was
with
twice.
a one-screen enemy. It's a 7-in-1 target controller, and it'll come with 6 games. Sega has
7-in-1.
put it together a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
Never
yeah,
seen that before in my
and
life.
like that
And you
speed
see
character
how
Sonic,
5
going
guns
to be
can become
tough for
1
the other
gun.
game companies to catch up.
Oh my
I'm Dwight Young,
god.
reporting
Yeah.
for Kids Mag.
So good. So hard. What?
I don't know.
Yes.
Those were
Yeah.
heady days.
Look at those football dudes.
Give it up for the youth.
Heady days. It's funny because, hey, the videotape got a credit. The videotape was played by Dale Morrison. It's weird. It gives you a perspective on where the industry came from and where it's going and stuff. It's like, back then they had to just find any business person to go talk games. But nowadays, the people who run the companies are people who grew up playing games, which is everything's changed because of that. It's really neat.
It's funny watching that after watching Hackers last night. It's like, Hackers is so
out of touch.
deliciously dated.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
The Gibson. He's in the Gibson! Oh my god.
So we'll be back after this with more
and that
show
was a
and trailer.
sneak peek of this year's E3.